What's up, team? Today's sadly Friday, 9/20/19. We have to wait 2 more days before the markets open again, but this does give us time to review those trades and make sure that we're ahead of the ball. Wanted to go through quickly with you on some very special shout outs. We have Wi-Fi using our cruise curve execution for a huge win. Does an amazing job of a 292% intraday pickup. Awesome. Just impressive. And then we have a Wi-Fi again with a 943% win. He's just crushing it right now. Excellent work, man. Keep it up. Second shout out. I want to go through real quick. I want to highlight Rogue Wave for the growth, the humility, and the discipline he's showing. Just a great. This is not an ideal week, but learning from it, making sure that he's taking something away from a slower week and a little bit of a pullback. Totally understandable. We've all been there. And it's good that we're taking something away. Excellent job, Rogue. Jumping straight into momentum and the broad market, we have SPY pulling back below our expected levels. This is exactly what we talked about. Just every single time. I mean, it's trading very predictably, which is unlike what we've seen over the last bit. The timings were difficult back here. This has been a lot more predictable. These have been manageable. So we are waiting for the longer pullback. I don't know if we're going to test a 279.74, which is way down here. I think that's a bit aggressive. I would like to see a rounded bottom play out above 293.29 and then push new all-time highs confidently. If we get this movement above the 293.29 and it doesn't stay there for a month, I don't think that we're going to be able to push continuously. I think it needs to take a break. It needs to get ready for the Santa rally, and it needs to cool off. The rate cuts are going to positively affect it in the longer term. We need to see a pattern start to develop again, and the problem with the market right now is it's so narrow-sighted. It is just overreactive to very small catalysts that shouldn't have any true bearing, and just on speculation, not on true outcomes. So that's a big thing. Jumping into momentum, we had a few technical pops today. DT swing from $1.60, doing well, and push past 215 finally, but didn't hold up and couldn't consolidate. Very light volume and momentum today. We liked the push, and for those that took profit from, you get your 5%. I mean, this is hard to sell into the high a day when we're consolidating so nicely. So we had a small scalp potential that took an hour. Not really something that I was interested in as much as the swing itself, because this did give us a nice entry down here, and we were able to secure into the first time from the 60 for 30% plus. Then we had the re-entry above 70, so 168 support there, into another 30% plus win. This one specifically we're using for the scalpability of these swings. The 1 to 2 to 3 day pickups have been great for locking in gains, walking away, and letting the broad market just jump around. TRNX, not MX. There we go. Looking at a quick take of profit yesterday by Umar. Excellent job on that take. It does get a nice pop into the open, and there was frustration, but we talked about it. He kept to his discipline. He didn't take a chase entry below the resistance, and we talked about it just 20-30 minutes later. He was like, hey, I'm really glad I didn't chase that. I'm glad I stuck to the plan. I mean, this would have been bad, right? We don't chase. We buy above support and sell into the resistance. Excellent discipline there, Umar. Great execution. SSI. Awesome spot by Reg today. I like this news. I think that it'll continue to do well. I like the daily. These levels are playing well as as well. Above 163 has my full attention, so I'm going to set an alert there. Quick note for myself, but we missed the 128 entry. It's going to float. It's going to consolidate. This is moving nicely. It's a slow momentum day, but these setups are lining up for plays into next week, which is exactly what we're looking for. And speaking of something that's lining up for play into next week, SOL. This is something we were watching 2 days ago, and it just was a little bit too early. No interest in the market. Push past 144. Didn't want to chase it because it was below VWAP, and we really couldn't get a good read on it. But today, I looked at it last night again. I said, I have to get in this, especially if it doesn't completely leave me behind. I tried to fill at 68. I limited into 68, and it filled me in 65 in this candle. So I will take a little bit of luck in this. Thank you, TD. Merit trade there. And, we're up 15% on the day on this. A nice swing potential. This is something we could secure profit into. We do not necessarily have to, and we like the breakout above 194. We've been able to take an early entry in this. If we spotted it in time, we would have grabbed that. We have the bridge that is the stage between early entry and the value zone, and then we have the value zone lining up for an awesome crossover here. We need the pullback, of course, for value zone entry, but this doesn't look like it's going to give us much of a pullback, which is in part why we're trying to take steps back from the value zone and say, okay, what's happening before that? How can we identify this potential before it takes off without us? EROS, we did a great job from EROS from $1.50, $1.30 into the $3. But if we waited for value zone, we'd still be waiting. We are waiting for value zone in LXRX. It's looking great. It's going to come down, consolidate. We don't need to take on 30% risk to buy it at 240. We just don't have to do it. It's going to come down. We're going to grab it, and it's going to take off again. Guys, have a great weekend. We will see you next Monday, at wingtrades.com. If you don't know, wingtrades.com, log in, get to your dashboard. Once you've confirmed your Discord, you can check out the news. You can even go to your profile and invite friends, earn those wings, and make sure you let a friend know and get that credit. We'll see you next time.